What's up guys, DC here, and today we are back with another video. And I am going to show you guys how to get more fans on Musically. Fans, also known as followers. So we get on Musically. Sorry for the SpongeBob, if you guys can hear it. Alright guys, you go to the magnifying glass at the bottom left. You go to the magnifying glass at the bottom left. Wait, let me show you that's not a scheme. Alright, look, I have 440 followers. And then I go to leaderboard. I go to global or whatever it says for yours, because you could be from a different county. Alright, what you want to do is you want to follow the first 7 people. I'm already following them. Followed. All the way down to the 7th. Followed. Of course, Baby Ariel or whatever. Baby Ariel. Almost everybody knows her. And then 7. Okay, I'm following her. And then when you guys get that done, you go to the first one and you keep on clicking follow and unfollow for 20 seconds. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And after that, make sure you're still following them. And just keep on doing it to all the 7 people. You can follow more if you want. All the way, I'm probably following all the way down to Ruby Rose Turner. Okay, and then after that, get off your phone. Well, not get off, but go to the home screen. Do what I'm doing, and then wait 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, then you want to get back on Musically, and then you'll have more followers. So I did 440, and now I have 443. Well, overnight you're going to have like 430. Oh, I have 143, yeah. That's awesome. Who's Cameron? Oh, that's my little cousin. Oh, he has one Musically. We're going to watch it. Just the Way You Are by Bruno Mars. He's a little guy. He's only 5 years old, and he's doing Musiclys. And he has 10 fans.
But every time she asks me, do I look okay? I say,
He's in the dark.
when I see your face, there's not a thing that But every time she asks me, do I
He has 3 likes. He has 10 fans. And look, you wait for a couple seconds, and then look, I have 444. Okay, how to get more likes on your video. Oh, how to get more likes is you go down after.
You should pull the fucking trigger.
That's what it looked like. And at the bottom you put hashtags, and that's how. Look, 13 hearts, 9. It gets you a lot of hashtags, well, likes, and then you can go to my Instagram and follow that. I still have 21. And Jacob Sartorius.
I'm in trouble, I'm an addict, I'm addicted to this girl. She's got my heart tied in a knot and my stomach in a whirl. But even worse, I can't stop calling her. She's all I want and more. I mean, Sam, what's not to adore? I'm
on my comment down below. Oh, sweet, that's so cool. Go follow my cousin. His name's Cameron5855. Right there. Go follow my other cousin. Baby girl. Bad girl. Bad girl. And then she has 710 fans.
Now pose for your mugshot. Now pose for your mugshot.
Are you thirsty?
I just like her musically because she's my cousin. Girl, do some hashtags. This is the one really cool. Hashtag love this.
And I need you. And I miss you.
How do you do that, though?
And I need you.
Like, it's really cool. Like, do you go to here and put make best friend forever? Well, the user can now do a duet with you. Oh, I know that. No, I don't want to block her. What has she liked?
Hold on. What? Let me catch my breath. Yeah. Let me count these checks. Flex on my ex. Yeah. I don't got no respect. Break up in a text. Pull up in a G. T3 fly off in a jet. Hold on.
Maybe you should pull the fucking trigger. Maybe.
Emma Owen. Who's this? I don't know.
Now pose for.
So you now have 447. It just bumps you up each time you go to the microscopic thing, the little search bar thing, and then you go to leaderboard. And you just go to the ones you followed. I think, Hannah May. I'm pretty sure. If that just brings her to liveliest. Alright, I done hers. Just keep on tapping for 20 seconds. I'm counting in my head. What? And then you'll receive. Now, I want to do something that's cool to me. Oh, my Snapchat. Here, I'll do a musically for you. So you guys know what it's like.
Maybe.
Hold on.
Here, I'm going to do this one. Hold on. Let me catch my breath. This is weird because it's...
Hold on. What? Let me catch my breath. Yeah. Let me count these checks. Flex on my ex. Yeah. I don't got no respect. I don't. Break up in a text. Pull up in a G. T3 fly off in a jet.
Boom.
Hold on. What? Let me catch my breath. Yeah. Let me count these checks. Flex on my ex. Yeah. I don't got no respect.
How do you do the hashtags?
Pull up in a G. T3 fly off in a jet.
So this right here.
Hold on. What? Let me catch my breath. Yeah. Let me count these checks. Flex on my ex. Yeah. I don't got no respect. Break up in a text. Pull up in a G. T3 fly off in a jet. Hold on. What? Let me catch my breath. Yeah.
can't do no
Flex on my ex.
spaces.
Yeah. I don't got no respect. I don't
Or
break
it
up in a
won't
text.
count.
Pull up in a G. T3 fly off in a jet. Hold on. Let me catch my breath. Yeah. Let me count these checks. Flex on my ex.
And it'll get you more follow fans and like and all that. So that's how you make music, Liz.
Hold on. Let me. You're my last text, my first love, my yet wonder, my heartbeat, my whole wide world. Yeah, my best friend, perfection, my every. You're my last text.
Okay. Our little emoji. Let's run it. Dang.
You're my last text, my first love.
I just love that song. It's like, oh, 451 fans. So you guys can see that and look. Okay. Ooh, this girl looks cute. Dang! How did you get that many followers? How do you do that? How do you do those Snapchat things? I'll follow her. I'll try to make her BFF. Let's see what. Dang. Hashtag. No, I'm just kidding. I wish. Oh, dang. So I already got 5 likes on this because I done those hashtags.
Hold on.
Look,
Let me
5
catch my
likes.
breath.
Only
Yeah.
5.
Let me count these checks.
I'm gonna start doing that. 450.
She don't even wanna know the worst part of this. 20,000 miles since the last time we kissed. She already knew. Yeah, I don't even wanna see her face when I leave. She don't even wanna know the worst part of this.
I love that song too. Oh yes, I'm gonna get on YouTube. I don't know when this video is gonna end. Ooh, charge any phone without the charger. Here you guys go.
So it's been a little while since the last time I uploaded. I gotta get back into the groove of things, so I am right now. Recently, I've been just furthering my relationship with the, pillow pet back there, and if you guys want your own pillow pet, drop a like on this video. It can be a dog, it can be a frog, any pillow pet of your choice, you will receive
What's a
after
pillow
dropping a like
pet?
on this video. But today, I pretty much have a bunch of life hacks for you guys, so I'm sure most people have a life, okay, and I know some people don't, but if you do have a life, every one of these is gonna help you out at some point or another. These will come in clutch for you. This first life hack here is super useful for any person, pretty much just most people in school, but even if you do take tests or something outside of school, if it's a Scantron, this is going to come in clutch for you guys. Right next to where you fill in the bubbles, there's going to be a bunch of lines. Those little bars on there will indicate if you got it right or wrong. I'm not liable if you guys do this and get caught, but I'm saying take chapstick and then go ahead and just put it on the bars and just light, not too much. It won't be able to mark any of them wrong, so that means you're just going to say that you got all of them right, and the teacher's going to be like, damn, Daniel, coming in clutch with that nice 100%. But like I said, if you get caught doing this, I'm not liable for it. I'm not telling you to do it. So now everybody has earphones here, and basically you're always like, okay, if you're in the dark, you're in bed and you're just trying to listen to some music, and you're like, okay, which one is the right hand side, which one is the left hand side of basically which one to put in your ears. A lot of times you're gonna have to turn on the light and see like what's written on there. The best way to do it is actually make a little knot. Say it's like the right hand side, and you're like, okay, the right hand side is gonna have a little knot here, and just tie a little knot, and then on the other one it will be completely clear, and it will indicate that that one's the right hand side for your ear. That happens to be a lot. This is just something really good to know. Now, if you ever want to get a boy's or girl's number, pretty much you want to go ahead and just go over to them and talk to them for a little bit. Just like, I mean, you don't have to do much. And then just say, okay, I want to see your phone for a second. And if they give it to you, you're pretty much good to go right there. All you got to do is go to their phone, dial in your number, call yourself, and then you will have their number. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing this because I would just straight up ask them for their number if you're already talking to them. If you ever lose your phone, you're like, damn it, did I leave it in my grandma's bathroom? Like, what's going on with it? All you gotta do is just call your phone on somebody else's phone. I mean, that's just pretty simple. Everybody knows that. If you know, that's something really good to keep in mind. Now, this life hack is probably one of my favorites because it's so freaking annoying when people do this. I'm sure most of you guys have actually been to the movies. There's obviously a bunch of seats you can actually sit in.
Yeah.
The ones in the back are higher up, the ones in the front are a little bit down lower. You're always gonna get that one person who's super tall. The tallest person always sits right in front of you. Do not worry, okay? We're coming in clutch right now so you don't actually have that happen to you. All you gotta do, get a little bag and then put it right in the seat in front of you. I know that's kind of selfish, kind of mean, but I mean, come on, sometimes you just gotta do that. Now, it's not like, oh, there's a bag here, they'll just move it out of the way and sit down. They're gonna think somebody's reserving that seat, like they got to go up, take a big poop or, get some popcorn. Unless that person is like super weird, they're not gonna pick up the bag and just move it to the side and say, you know what, I'm sitting here. They're just gonna go by, pick another seat. If there's no other seat, they're just gonna, sit on the floor. You'll have a perfect view of the movie you're watching, and I strongly recommend that, okay? Everybody at one point in their life has picked up a pencil and used paper. If you're writing on it, say you're in school or something, and then somebody writes on your paper something very inappropriate, okay? Like, I'm talking really bad words like heck, okay? Like, I'm talking heck or freaking. Those are terrible words. If your friend writes that down, they're gonna make you sit in timeout in the corner of the room for 16 hours not getting any of those cookies. So what you're gonna want to go ahead and do to prevent that is just cross them out, but not just scribble it, okay? You're gonna want to go ahead and take, a bunch of letters like L, W, X, Y, Z, Y, any of those things. Just write it over the word, and then it's basically just scrambling it. Think about it. If you put a bunch of letters over other letters, then it's really hard to make it out. You think of some Chinese writing. This stuff will work, okay? They will not be able to transcribe this at any cost. So next time somebody writes on your paper, you don't even have to give them the hands. All you gotta do is just scribble over it with letters, not a bunch of ink. Now, a lot of people do arm wrestles like all of the time, and if you want to actually have more of a chance to win, there are a couple things you can actually go ahead and do to increase your chances of winning, because a lot of people, if they're like bigger than you, you're probably not going to win, and you're like, okay, I'm still going to do this, but am I going to beat them? Probably not. To increase your chances, there are a couple ways. Now, one of the best ones is actually how you angle your arm. Now, what you want to do, instead of just, when you're here and you go this way, you're kind of just like putting your arm like this. So what you want to do is get set up and then turn your arm more like that and then pull towards yourself more. So for an example, instead of just going like this, you want to kind of like go like this more. So muscles are actually designed to, pull versus just do this kind of weird motion. You are actually like 30% stronger in arm wrestles if you pull versus just do this weird motion that you're not even supposed to do. So that's a really good tip. And also, you want to have a good planted, just firm place when you're doing it. And also, never lean with just your upper body like this. You want to move your whole body if you're ever going to lean a little bit, and that will help you a lot when you're doing arm wrestles. Who here has drank any soda out of a can before? Okay, everybody raise their hand. Here. Okay, everybody pretty much has drank out of a soda can. If some of you weird people use straws, good for you, because if you want to use a straw, there's a tab on the can, obviously, at the very top where you just go ahead and, pop it open. If you open it and then twist that tab a little bit back over where you drink from, you can actually put a straw through the little hole and it'll actually hold it still. And I mean, if you ever drink a straw like through a can, I mean, this is really good for you. If you've gone out to eat to a fast food place that has the little ketchup things like McDonald's, In-N-Out, any of those things, you're gonna get fries like 9 times out of 10, okay? And most people put ketchup on their fries. A lot of people eat in the restaurant. If you're doing that and you want to go ahead and get ketchup for all your friends that you're with or anything like that, say you're with a group of 5 people and they're like, hey, go get the ketchup. Those little things? You gotta get like 20 of them, okay? Those things are tiny. Now, there's a way to increase the size of it like by 50%. So it's like 1.5 instead of just 1. Basically, you just get the little cup and then you just spread it out a little bit. It takes like literally 3 seconds at the most. And you get 50% more. You end up carrying a lot less ketchup things back to your place. You don't have to make like 16 trips like you're going to Africa or something. And if you're on a date with a girl at a fast food restaurant and you do that and they see it, they're gonna be like, damn, that guy's a god, okay? That guy's a freaking beast. If you've ever made pancakes before, it's freaking annoying when you're putting the batter into the pan, okay? That stuff sticks hella hard. There is a way to counteract that, make it super even when you're putting it in there. All you gotta do is go ahead and transfer your pancake mix into like a ketchup bottle. Obviously, you don't want to put it in with ketchup. What you want to go ahead and end up doing is cleaning out that ketchup bottle, obviously, get all that stuff out of there, then put the pancake mix in the ketchup bottle, put the cap back on, and you can just
That's
squirt it out
smart.
perfectly evenly. No cleanup, it's super easy, and if you make pancakes, that's an awesome life hack for you guys. If you're always finding you're out so long and your phone always dies outside, and pretty much that's really annoying, there's a way to actually have it charged, and you really don't have to do anything. When you're at, like, say you're at a restaurant, you're eating outside or something, you set it down on the table, and you're like, okay, I don't want to use my phone anymore because it's gonna die, all this stuff, and then it's doing nothing, you know, it's not even charging. It's not like your phone is gonna bask in the sun and somehow get a lot of battery power because it has photosynthesis going on like a freaking flower. But there is something really similar to that, and that's called solar power. Now, basically, there's cases on Amazon that you can get for literally just $20, and it basically has a sun, you know, powered thing right here that's just solar, and then basically there's a little charging thing at the end that you plug into this, and then you basically set your phone down, like say you're eating outside at a restaurant, set it down, bam, it charges, and then after eating lunch, your battery's like 50% or even fully charged, and you're like, wait, what? That does not make any sense. So I'm just telling you guys, if you do that stuff all the time, that's a really good way to charge your phone, and it doesn't even have to be plugged into a wall or anything like that. Good for on the go. Everybody wants to save money, and when you go into a store, that's not the case for them. They want you to spend as much money as possible, but you don't want to waste all your money on their stuff, so pretty much whenever you're going to a store, keep in mind when you're going through shelves like grocery stores, all of the items that are at eye level are always going to be priced higher. Now, I really didn't notice this because I don't really go shopping that much at like grocery stores and stuff like that, but pretty much everything at eye level is always going to be priced higher than things that are really high or really low. So there's pretty much going to be like, say there's cans of soup, stuff in the middle is going to be super expensive, stuff on the top and bottom is going to be quite less expensive, and they're basically going to be the same thing. So if you guys want to save a little bit of money, that's an awesome way so you don't get overcharged for what you're getting. If you guys do actually drive and you have a car that is super low on gas mileage, okay, I'm telling you, like 12 miles per gallon, you're going to have to fill up on gas at least at one point in your life, okay, and it's pretty expensive because every week at least you're going to have to fill up your tank, okay, and that gets expensive. When you actually go to get gas and you press the trigger on the gas thing all the way, there's actually a lot of air that gets in there because it's going out so fast, and your tank doesn't really get filled with all with gas. I see like 10 or even 20% of it's just a bunch of air that you're getting, and you're paying for 20%, you know, more because you didn't even get that. If you press it halfway, it will come out a lot slower, but also like 99% of the air won't even get in there. So at the end of the day, it's going to take you about a minute extra at the most, and you're going to basically save 20% money every single time because you're going to actually end up getting more gas. I'm definitely going to be using that when I actually get to drive because I'm going to be driving pretty soon here, so my car is not going to have very good gas mileage either. Like it's going to get 16 miles per gallon at the most. Those were the life hacks here today. They were all really good, and I mean, go try them all out. You're going to be Guys, go check out my Instagram. I literally just uploaded a photo on there for the first time in months, so it would really mean a ton if you guys can go ahead and drop a follow on there. I would really appreciate that. Let's go ahead and get right into the video. What is up, guys? My name is Sarah or Lucas, back in for another video today. What we're going to be doing is a bunch of life hacks. I have some awesome life hacks for you guys. These will just make your life a lot easier. It will make things really cool. You do things that you never thought you could even do before. A lot of them are pretty useful. You can get $20 from one of them. You can make a little bit of money. You can also have a lot of other useful things that you might have not known about. Now, if any of you guys find at least one of these things useful, you gotta drop a like on the video and subscribe. So just one of them is kind of useful, you never really knew about it, drop a like on the video and make sure you subscribe. Also leave a comment in my comment section below if you know any other life hacks that I didn't cover in this video. But it seriously would mean a ton if you guys can go ahead and smash a like on this video and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. We do have a lot of cool things to go over during this video, so let's go ahead and hop into the first life hack here. Basically, what this is going to do for you, all you need is basically a phone and a water bottle or a cup or a glass, anything that's kind of, you know, see-through. And if you do have a water bottle and you're doing this, I recommend taking off the plastic around it and fill it up with water. So once you have that, you basically want to go ahead and get your phone. Now, with your phone, you're going to want to use a flashlight, and if your phone, you know, iPhones have it, so if you don't have like a phone that has it automatically, just get an app for it or something like that, and then go ahead and turn the flashlight on, and it should be on the back side of your phone, you know, obviously for the camera. So once the flashlight is on, set it down, and then set the water glass or the water bottle on top of it, basically where the light is. Eventually just turns into a illuminating, you know, lava lamp, light bulb kind of thing. It just illuminates the room. It makes it really cool. It kind of brightens it up, so it's kind of like a lamp that you can actually use, and I found that one super cool, super useful, and it really does look cool, especially with the bottle I use. It actually looked kind of like a lava lamp. When you do have all the lights turned off, it's kind of hard to see on the camera, but when you actually are there, it really does light up really well. Probably the wider it is, it may be better, but taller, wider, it's just better. If it's super small, it might not work as well. But that's an awesome life hack for you guys right there. Now, have you ever had that time where you want to get a drink and it's been in the pantry or it's outside and it's a bottle and it's not cold and you want to drink it right there and then, but it takes so long to get cold when you put it in the fridge? Basically, a way to make it faster, obviously put it in the freezer. Get the bottle, get whatever you're gonna drink that's not super cold, and then go ahead and get a napkin or toilet paper. I just would get a napkin and then unravel it, kind of just make it really like that, and then put water on it. So you want to dampen it, and basically once you dampen it, you want to actually put it on the water bottle, whatever you're drinking out of, and just wrap it around there, so it kind of creates, you know, a barrier around, you know what I'm saying. So once you have the dampened towel, the napkin on the bottle, you want to go ahead and place it into the freezer, because obviously the freezer is colder than the fridge and it will actually go faster, and then it should increase the speed like 5 times with those two things combined, and that actually makes it really cool. I wish I would have knew about it before, because there's been a lot of times that I wanted to do that and I just had to wait for it. So this should solve pretty much the problem of that, if you ever had that problem. I'm sure a lot of you guys actually do use batteries for one thing or another. I always do, especially double A's. So basically, you're like, okay, which one is charged, which one isn't? You always get them mixed up because you never know, they're always lying around. A really good trick to know is that if you actually get both of them, like say one's charged, one isn't, the one that you actually drop from a little bit, you know, high up, just like a centimeter or two, just a little bit up, and then you drop it, if it actually lands perfectly and doesn't, you know, fall down, it's pretty much charged, and then the one that's actually not charged will fall over because it's lighter. So essentially, you can tell by the weight. I've actually known this for years, and I've just got it off of weight. So if you just pick it up and tell between the two, the one that's actually heavier is the charged one, the one that's less weight obviously isn't the charged one. So that's a pretty good life hack. It's gonna be useful for when you actually need batteries, because I hate when I can't find a battery and I need it for something, but I can't find it, and it just drives me crazy. Alright, this one, some of you guys might actually know this. This is actually involving a cup and a phone, so that's pretty much what it is. And then if you guys want to play music out of your phone, you know, the speaker isn't super loud. I mean, if you have the newest iPhone or just, you know, the newer phones, it's a little bit louder. If you want it even louder, which a lot of times you do if you have like friends over or something like that, get a really wide cup that you can actually put your phone in. Drop that phone in that cup, and it really just start playing the music, and it makes it a lot louder. You know, it makes it a little bit, you know, weird sounding, but you really can't tell, especially when you're a little bit farther away from it, and it increases the sound like a ton. It really does make a huge difference. So if you guys want to go ahead and try that out, go ahead and do it. See how it sounds. It really does make it louder. Alright, so this one is actually really cool. Basically, all you're gonna need for this is a pencil and a dollar bill. So once you have a dollar bill and a pencil, what this will actually do is create an illusion that you're sticking a pencil through a dollar, and if you do it right, it's insanely good. It works so well. People can't even tell that you're not sticking it through, and then when you pull it all the way through and then show them, the dollar bill's not even ripped at all, and it's pretty much just an awesome magic trick illusion that you can really abuse and be like, okay, you know, if I stick this through, it doesn't have a hole in it, give me $20. They're like, okay, you know, you can't do that. You can't. Psych, you can. So if you want to get that $20 from that person, go off, learn this really well, and with a dollar, you can actually create a fold. Now, this fold isn't that hard to get. You take the middle of the dollar bill, and you just fold it in so it's like kind of like a triangle, and then fold it over till it's pretty much just symmetrical with the other side, and then that's really all you need, just to fold in the middle. And then there will also be one more fold after that. Just fold it back a little bit. You can see what I'm doing on the tutorial. That is pretty much it, and then just hold it how I did. Stick the pencil through. There will be a little socket that you can actually go through, like it's in the middle. Don't let them see like the other side and stuff. Just don't give it away, and you don't even have to do it for money. You can just impress people, or, you know, trick people. I mean, it's just something fun to do, and it's really good to know just for like any time. Alright, this next one might come in clutch for you at some point, especially when you're like dating somebody and they think you're a creep. You know, you don't want that, but if that happens, you can go ahead and get them right on the spot. Basically, what this is gonna do for you is actually tell if they're giving you the wrong number. You know, to say like, oh hey, what's your number, and they give you like a random number because they don't want to see you anymore. Then they give you a random number and you're like, was it this? And then you're like, oh, whoa, yeah, I'll explain, okay? So basically, say you meet somebody, they give you their number, you know, basically they say 666666, alright? They say that, and you're like, was it 6666? And then if they say yes, they just give you a random number, and then they're just saying yes to whatever it was. So that means they didn't give you the real number. Change it the last number, last two numbers, and if they say yes, then they'll be confused, and then they'll actually not be giving you your real number. And then that's kind of awkward if you're like there. Like, I wouldn't recommend doing that completely, but I mean, if you want to, it's